Okay,
Since
CSK.
obviously they're the one team who've been going hard at a trade. And so let's go with CSK. And I think they are that one side who needs a major overhaul. They're one of maybe three sides I would pick that need a major overhaul. CSK is obviously one of them. Obviously, that 9.7 CR that we can see of their purse being left, a lot of that comes from R. Ashwin even retiring.
Yes.
So that is a big
A
advantage.
lot
for
of
them.
them. Everything
Comes from there.
Yeah.
So in that sense, they've been served great. Of course, potentially, see if Sam Curran we've kept there, but he's going to be traded. Even beyond these, see the three names over there lower. I think these three are the big ones who are definitely going.
Yeah.
You're getting rid of Rahul Tripathi, that saves you 3.4 crores. You're getting rid of Deepak Hooda, that saves you 1.7 crores. And Vijay Shankar saves you a further 1.2 crores.
That's about 6 odd crore that you've got
Yes.
here between the three of them. 6 crores there plus
nine.
9 you already have because Ashwin has retired.
Yeah.
About 10 you have in
Yeah.
fact, considering the previous money. 10 and 6, so you're about sitting at 16 CR with just releasing a Rahul Tripathi, Deepak Hooda and a Vijay Shankar. You of course, Ravindra Jadeja then becomes a clear-cut swap in terms of money.
Yeah, 80.
But if you're also releasing Sam Curran as a +1,
2.4
that does release money.
crore.
That does release
2.4
money.
crores.
Yeah. So from 16, you're going to about 18 odd crores. So 18 odd crores is a good enough money for you to take.
Can I also add one more name there?
Yes.
Did we mention Conway over there for 6?
No, we have not.
I was actually coming to one of him or
because-
Rachin.
Yeah, because both were bought for a sizable amount of money. Rachin still gives you a bowling option. Conway
But he's
don't
really
get
old.
that. But I'd rather keep somebody who's multifaceted than a Conway who wasn't a glowing success.
Just an addition about Rachin, he's not had a great time after the IPL as well.
Exactly.
And if you remember, we discussed this when he was bought, that they've got Rachin mostly for his exploits in the 50 over game.
Yeah.
But his T20 numbers even prior to that weren't great. He
They
wasn't
weren't,
even making the New Zealand T20 team. And his numbers after that also haven't been great in the IPL. So his form's a bit down. T20 has never been that outstanding. So he becomes that person. There's Conway, Hooda, Vijay Shankar, Tripathi we've already agreed upon.
They're the unholy trinity.
There
They're
is
out.
Karan, which is going to go as a swap deal.
Yeah.
So if you were to add both Rachin and Conway, what stops you
One
from...
of them, I think. I think you'll keep a Conway. Because then you definitely have an obvious opening for an opener.
Or you keep a Rachin and let go of a Conway.
I would keep Conway. personally.
I would, in fact, because we've seen Rachin be a great success in 50 over cricket. Also, the 50 over World Cup that was played in India, he did very well, I remember. My point being, again, why I'm just insisting a bit more on Rachin, I think with him, I can also experiment of throwing him right up the order if need be. I can go ahead, try that experiment as well. With the ball, maybe a couple of overs here and there. If the pitch in Chennai does actually play according to how history has had it, then also at some point, I will be looking at a couple of overs from him as well. So just multi-utility.
They may not need to release both, and I'll tell you why. Because I'm going to give you another name, which was bought for some massive amount, and that was Pathirana.
13 crore.
He was
But
retained.
Pathirana 13 CR. Why I'm saying now he's not even making the Sri Lanka T20 team. There the Asia Cup, he doesn't make it. He is not making the T20 team for Sri Lanka. Had an awful season last time around. That frees up 13 CR, which is a lot of money. And then I'm going with 16 plus 13. That's 29 CR. 29 CR without having to let go of a Karan or a Rachin. But let's say if you were to, without having to let go of a Conway and a Rachin, add a Conway to that. And how much are you looking at?
29 plus Conway is 6.25. So 35 plus.
35 CR. You could probably go, I think, and this is an early shot, I think CSK will go into the auction with a maximum amount of money.
Quite likely.
Something that PBK used to be very proud of
that title, yeah.
and
Always.
had pioneered that. I think this time you're going to have CSK go in.
But
and
they may
this
not
I'm
do
being
the one
very...
thing that PBKs would so often do in the mini auction, which is break the bank. Because they need to rebuild. CSK need
They don't
massive
have the
rebuild.
option of
I
breaking
can
the
in
bank.
fact go ahead and increase the purse by another 3.4 crore. By adding an Anshul Kamboj. I know he's made his India debut, but
No.
can
No,
I'll tell you why.
chance.
I'll tell you why. Anshul Kamboj, again, work in progress. 7 games have to take place in Chennai Stadium, where you will get no swing, and he's a swing bowler, as we know. He doesn't get the ball to bounce a lot. Again, the conditions, I don't think. If it was 1K day where you get some amount of swing, I would have still kept an Anshul Kamboj. But Chennai, half the matches over there.
Deepak Chair used to rule the roost there, with the swing. Come on. I don't think Kamboj is going to...
No, and he's a young Indian all-rounder, not a chance.
And you're releasing so many players. You're already sitting on almost about 30 CR. We were discussing about 35 CR where you'll go in with a lot of money. I don't think you want to be... And an Anshul Kamboj is a young kid you can work with. I think it'll make... They have a Nathan Ellis. They must be very happy with the form that he's showing. So they have a chance to rebuild. In fact, dare I say, I don't want to be cheeky, but while other teams are doing their trade now, CSK did it last season only.
No, of course.
Just so happened those multiple injuries, and a Matre came in, a Brevis came in.
Worked very well for them.
Urvil Patel came in, if you remember. Yeah. So they've done that trade.
And then Ashwin retired.
Ashwin retired. So they'll have a lot of money. I don't think Anshul Kamboj will be that player, but I think Tripathi, Vijay Shankar, Huda, Jadeja, Karan are going to go. We know that trade is already on. Then Pathirana for me is at 13 CR, eyes closed, put him in. Even if you want him, let's say for the past things, buy him much cheaper. I don't think anybody's going to go for him.
I have to mark down as well. Yeah. For the same reason. Also, you need to be mindful of what's happening otherwise in the market.
No, if you forgot, I remember now. Pathirana's manager put a post out in Instagram. I don't know if you remember. He put a post out, which he later now is deactivated his account or something. But I remember news outlets covering it. He had put an Insta post where it put a pink background and had written loading. Okay, with a Pathirana picture on that. His manager had done it. And during that time, there was this talk of getting one more player alongside Jadeja, right? And you had to balance that out because Pathirana's manager put a post, I remember, because it was new. Yeah. There it is. He had put a post with his image loading and a pink backdrop. Which only
days back.
Few days ago, he took that off. He took that post off. But media outlets had caught on to it.
Internet never forgets.
So I don't know why he would do that. But that is an indication he's going. And I'm not surprised. If I'm CSK, I'm letting him go. 13 CR in the back.
I'm sorry. If they can get Karan, Pathirana and Jadeja away and bring in Sanju, then CSK have won that deal. And RR are fools. That's a terrible deal by every stretch of the imagination. You can't fit in one foreign player, so let's bring in a second one who you anyway do not have the money for. Make it make sense. Yeah. Please make it make sense.
Okay, I think that so let's finalize that for RCB. We went with 3 players.
Yeah.
Let's go with CSK. We're going definitely Jadeja, Karan. Is that deal
done?
Yeah.
The unholy trinity.
Yeah. Of course, RR will have to release a overseas player to accommodate Karan. But I think that talk is on and we'll get to the RR team next. Yeah. So that'll give us a clarity. So Karan, Jadeja go from there. Yeah. Karan is giving you 2.5 crore. Then Rachin, Conway, what are you doing? Both one.
Rachin goes for me.
Conway goes for me.
So I'm outvoted then.
Also Conway with the much higher price at 6.9.
So let's put one now. Conway has gone. Jadeja, Karan have gone, right? Huda, Vijay, Tripathi are gone. So that is 6 already done. Pathirana for me 100% goes.
Yeah.
The post is also there. That's 7 players going, and you're getting about 30 plus crore.
So they're going to be doing a lot of shopping on the auction. CSK.
Yeah. I think it makes sense. Okay. So we've got about 7 players that we think going from CSK. Come the auction. And this is an addition to Ravichandran Ashwin having already retired, who's given them about
9.75.
Yeah. So they already have about that much. 9.75 he was. Yeah. So they already had a little bit of purse left, about 30.
No. So that they had about 5 lakhs.
5 lakh. So 9.75.
So that means 9.8 is what they were left with.
It effectively becomes
9.8 they already have, and then so many more crores we've just added. They'll go in to the auction with the maximum amount of money.